What is estate planning? It's documenting who you want to make key medical and financial decisions during your lifetime if you can't make them yourself. It's laying out in writing what you want to happen to your assets after you die. And finally, and what I help my clients with is deciding what you want your legacy to be, and how to transfer generational wealth. If no one in your family was able to leave an inheritance of any kind, perhaps you will be the one to change that generational narrative, right? So, just from that explanation that I've given you, you can see how important estate planning is, right? You'd think that many people, especially now, would go out and get an estate plan created. But here is a startling fact. Did you know that according to a 2021 wills and estate planning study, and it was conducted by caring.com, and that's a nonprofit for caregivers, their study said that only about a third of Black Americans have a will. Let that sink in for a second. A third of Black Americans. And white Americans are at approximately 35%, so not much better. But it's startling. And here's another one. There was a 2020 study done by the Brookings Institution examining the racial wealth gap between Black Americans and white Americans. And they observed that, get this, high and middle income white families are much wealthier than Black families with the same income. And here's why. Some of the reasons they cite are that white families receive much larger inheritances on average than Black families. Another reason they said they found was that high and middle income Black families are more likely than their white counterparts to be called upon to assist family members and neighbors.